Hi everybody, this is Miss Shing and Miss Padmini, and with the admirable help of Mr. Steven, and this is your teachable moment. We have here our table of fractions. Can you say fraction? And we have all of our fractions from 1/2 to 1/3 to 1/4 to 1/5, 1/6, 1/8, 1/10, and 1/12. And we're going to build one from using these fractions. So let's take a 1/2 and put it next to the 1. And the question to you is, how can you make 1 without using another 1/2? So we're not using the other 1/2. How will we make a 1? So we could try putting a 1/3 there in place. And we still have room. So 1/2 plus 1/3 is still less than 1. Can we put a 1/4? That looks a little too big. That's too big. That's more than 1. Let's try a 1/5. Oh, still too big. So now let's try a 1/6. 1/6 plus 1/3 plus 1/2 is the same as 1. Or 1/2 plus 1/3 plus 1/6 equals 1. Great job, guys. Let's see what equals 1/2. Let's put down our 1/2. We can put away our other pieces, our 1/6 and our 1/3 and our 1/2. And let's see what will make a 1/2. Of course, the other 1/2 would be 1/2. However, we're not going to use that. Let's try something. Pick any piece that you want to and see what you could put together with it to make 1/2. What if you start with a 1/4? You start with a 1/4. Then one thing you can check is, we don't really want to do this for our real solution, but just for fun. What if you put another 1/4? I know it's the same color, but just so you can see, 2/4 is the same as 1/2. 2 of the fourths is the same as 1 out of the 2, right? So 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 1/2. Let's put away the fourth, though. We want a different color. So what shall we use? Shall we try a 1/5? We can try a 1/5. 1/5, and there's a little space left. Do we have a piece that's that small? We could try the 1/12. Oops, too big. So I think the 1/5 and the 1/12 have to go. 1/12 goes back. The 1/5 goes back. Let's try the 1/6. 1/6 leaves a little room, and we can try the 1/12. That's the smallest piece we have. Is that working? Ah, looks like it's working. Looks like 1/4 plus 1/6 plus 1/12 is the same as 1/2. Good job. Now, let's take the 1/4 and see what makes the 1/4, because you remember we said that the 2 of the 1/4 would make the 1/2. So let's see what makes the 1/4. Let's try the 2 pieces we had earlier, the 1/6 and the 1/12. And sure enough, 1/6 plus 1/12 is 1/4. Let's put away the 1/12 and the 1/6 and see how else we could make 1/4. Could we try the 1/8? If we put the 1/8 in there, what other piece could we put? The 1/10 is smaller, as we know, because that's if you divide something into 10 pieces and take one of them. You can try putting it there, but I think it's going to be a little too small, and there's no piece that fits right there. Sorry, 1/12 goes back. How about the 1/12th? I'm sorry, the 1/10th goes back. Let's try the 1/12th. Same issue, small space. We have no little piece that's that small. 1/12th goes back. I think maybe we have to just use another 1/8. 2/8 makes 1/4. 2/8 equals 1/4. So we saw earlier 2/4 is 1/2. Now we know 2/8 is 1/4. Okay, let's put the 1/8 and the 1/4 back. And I am wondering how many ways we can make 1/2 if we allow repeats. Let's go ahead and allow repeats. So you have 2/4. Okay, let's put 2/4. 1/4 and 2/4. 2/4 makes 1/2. Let's try it with the 6ths. Let's take 1/6, 2/6, and 3/6. 3/6 makes 1/2. Awesome. Let's try with the 8ths. 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, and 4/8. 4/8 makes 1/2. Shall we try the 10ths? Let's try the 10ths. 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, and 5/10. 5/10 makes 1/2. Shall we try our 12ths? Let's try our 12ths. 1/12, 2/12, 3/12, 4/12, 5/12, and 6/12. 6/12 makes 1/2. So 1/2 is the same as 2/4. 2/4 is the same as 1/2. 3/6, 3/6, 4/8, 5/10, and 6/12 makes 1/2. Awesome. You notice we didn't use the 1/3 and the 1/5. If I took 1/3, it would be too small. If I took 2/3, it would be too big. If I took 1/5 or 2/5, it would be too small. If I took another 5th, it would be too big. Notice that 3 and 5 are both odd numbers, and there's not a integer that makes half of 3 or half of 5. But 4 is even, and you can take half of 4, you get 2, 2/4. 6 is even. Half of 6 is 3, 3/6. 4/8, 5/10, and 6/12 are all equal to 1/2. Thank you very much, everybody. This is Ms. Shing and Ms. Padmini with the admirable help of Mr. Stephen, and that was your teachable moment.